Yoga for healing. What's up? Then tap in and check the energy and see what's going on. Present energy. What is present energy? Lovers. Put something on them. Because you know, some people can't take all that chocolate heat. What is the challenge position? Two of coins in reverse. So they're definitely off balance. They're two that are not in balance. What does the book say about the two of coins in reverse? Overwhelmed. There's a couple that's overwhelmed. Okay, we know they're not able to juggle. But that key information of overwhelmed, not able to balance the relationship, not able to balance each other out, is the challenge of this couple. Five of Swords. Their opponents. These two are at each other's throats, literally, but not in a good way. These two are literally struggling so much to maintain balance within themselves, but looking at each other, who they're with, not being happy or at peace with that, and seeing that their life is imbalanced. They're growing to really be disgusted with each other, arguing, fighting. What is the past situation of this couple? What's been going on with this couple? Oh, they had many options and now they're not happy with any of their choices that they had before them. They don't want any of them. All these choices that they thought they could take, options. But now they're not liking any of the options. Okay, so they just settled with each other in the past. They were both fed up. Queen of Cups, someone that's blocked emotionally, not someone that's nurturing. They're not comforting. They're not confident. They're not organized. And they're blocked. So they both were settling, we'll say, in the past. They both gave up all their other options and settled with each other. And now they're finding themselves imbalanced, not liking each other. This Queen of Cups energy is not fond of themselves. They feel out in the cold, abandoned. They may be walking away. What is up with the Queen of Cups? Seven of Coins. They've had an upheaval. On the upper side, on the outer side, what they portrayed, they made it nice and look good and green, but underneath there was rotten roots. They had a lot of troubles, obstacles, and they feel stuck. As I said, they're stuck. They're blocked emotionally and physically, spiritually. They thought they were gaining an ace of coins. They thought they were getting a reward. They thought they had the prize. But now they feel tormented. They're in isolation. Someone that may portray themselves as an high priestess, that thought they had the whole world in their hands. But they still have struggles. But they are moving forward. Oh. They're in isolation, all in their head over a high priestess and what their plans are and their forward movement. This Queen of Cups is all in their head, alone, thinking of a high priestess and their future plans and their forward movement, how they're moving next. It's all about the abundance. It's all about the pentacle. It's all about them wanting to feel like they're better than. So they thought this relationship was going to get them rewards, and they're saying that didn't work out. So now they're all in their head on what the next move some other female is making. Okay. I see. What about this partner? The partner they're with that they thought was strong is so weak. A knight of coins. They only had a breadcrumb to offer. Now they have their guard up against this Queen of Wands or Queen of Cups. Someone that portrayed themselves to be a King of Cups. Nice, nurturing, just as she portrayed herself to be a Queen of Cups. Oh yeah, we see. But see, they both were under an illusion of another. They were doing sneaky stuff in the dark, and they thought they had many options, but they end up with a Ten of Swords that made them come to a fatal end, this pair that worked together. There's evidence of how they were trying to obtain this Ace of Coins, those pentacles, from a Queen of Swords, who was in a Knight of Swords, real quick and agile herself, that took a leap of faith, was not afraid of this couple that was working with the devil. This Knight of Cups that wanted to offer that breadcrumb that took no real action, nothing that worked, is now in a Five of Wands. They struck the wrong match. They came up against a higher... Oh, wow. The High Priestess here. A magician. Someone that has been carrying a heavy burden, working with this couple against a star whose fortune, who's now has turned, and they're all out in the cold, and judgment has been called, while she sits at a Nine of Cups, a Nine of Coins, with all of her material needs met, using her gifts, coming across an Emperor. That brings even more balance, more bling into the life. something cosmically done. Rewards. They don't have to do anything but sit still. It's coming through. They can just sit back and enjoy and watch the show. Soon they'll be able to have proof of their rewards. Having the strength, moving forward. Six of Swords. Ready, so they don't have to get ready. Maintaining balance, temperance. This is the Temperance card. And this is shocking news to everyone. It brings towers. Because they're Four of Wands. They're grounded. Getting lots of rewards. Maintaining a joyful energy. And it's being talked about how this union is coming together for this Empress whose cup is filled and has much more. For this young at heart Page of Swords energy that made it across all the goal lines. Staying balanced, mature, being guided, protected by the sun, being a child of the cosmos in this world, moving forward. This Queen of Coins that has lots of options. I think that is enough said. A couple's going down and a couple's going up. It is what it is. Peace.